I love hard and I'm a very empathetic person, and I felt like every single person that had came into my life romantically, I loved them so much, and I never felt truly seen. And I loved unconditionally, but I never felt unconditionally loved in return, besides like my mom and family and things like that. And I just remember breaking down and thinking, like, when will the day come that I will be loved unconditionally in the same way that I've loved others? And I remember in that moment, I heard God talk to me. It was like so audibly clear. And I remember he said, you loved other people so unconditionally, but you don't even realize that I was the first one to love you unconditionally. And I remember that moment broke me, because I started to then realize that, man, I'm over here complaining about why human beings can't love me in the same way that I love them, but the Lord has always loved me in that way unconditionally, even when I haven't loved him unconditionally. And I think that was like the beginning of something that really broke off of me and really stirred in my heart. It was like such a beautiful moment and realization that from then on, I never needed someone to love me as much as I loved them, because I knew that the Lord has always loved me first. And thankfully, like, the Lord really brought me somebody, my now husband, that loves me so much unconditionally, more than I could ever dream of. But ladies, just know that, never change who you are, never change the sensitivity of who you are. I think sometimes when life happens, it kind of hardens your heart a little bit, and I think it's just so important to just keep that sensitive side of who we are, that loving side, that nurturing side of who we are, because God made us like that for a reason. And I think with women, that's such a beautiful quality that we all have. We are some of the most loving people on earth. And I think that this holiday, Valentine's Day, that the world has created, kind of just reminds us sometimes of the lack thereof, when in reality it should remind you of not only the beautiful qualities that you have, but just the love that that God has really given you. And if you embrace that love, I promise you, your life will change forever. Thanks for getting ready with me, guys.